The VA Medical Center patient privacy renovation occurred on the 4th floor of an existing campus. This project had 3 CPN member firms and received high recommendations and accommodations from the owner.
This facility serves all the veterans in the Southwest Virginia. We have people coming from other hospitals to get treatment here. People come here from West Virginia to Tennessee. But this facility in all was dedicated back in 1932.
This campus is close to 90 years old, and as you can imagine, they needed to expand the rooms, make them ADA accessible, and also better configure it for a new state-of-the-art hospital.
We're on the campus of the Salem, Virginia VA Hospital, where we've done a complete gut remodel, refurbish of the space.
It has 20 patient rooms. It has 2 negative air pressure rooms and 1 positive air pressure room. It's got nursing stations at the 4 corners and at the front entrance.
The HVAC, electrical, plumbing, new head walls, patient head walls, med gas system was new.
Expanding the sizes of the rooms, getting the patient lifts in, getting the ADA accessibility in the bathrooms. A hospital, an existing hospital, one that's this old, you never know what you're going to get when you open up the walls. We also had challenges with getting materials in and out of the building. We had to build in a pretty elaborate scaffolding system and trash chute, and we took out a grill in the mechanical room, and that's how we got materials out of the building during demolition, and that's how we got materials in the building.
While running a hospital and to do a project like this while operating in a hospital is very challenging.
Being a working hospital, you know, keeping down the dust from other areas, you know, not disturbing the patients downstairs or the physicians downstairs.
That's one of the things I really enjoy about HICAPS is because they paid attention to the small details. And that's what makes a difference when you're doing an in-hospital project like this.
It's a very big honor to be able to do something for the vets.
It means a lot to us to bring this space up to state-of-the-art medical facility that the VA, the veterans deserve.
It's all of our veterans that have served and protected us over the years, and so it's our time to give back to them.
The Central Piedmont Community College PAR Center is an excellent example of integrating a new building onto an existing urban campus. CPCC had not had a central student union on their campus, and the PAR Center serves that need. This project was built in the midst of COVID on an active urban campus and had 7 CPN member firms.
Well, we are in the magnificent PAR Center on our central campus at Central Piedmont Community College. It's comprised of a theater, an art gallery, a 3-story library, and student success center. And we're delighted to call it our very first student union for Central Piedmont.
I think the project started as 2 separate buildings before we were even involved, and then the president of the college had the vision to combine those 2 facilities, which were the library and the Student Success Center.
So I think the design team and Central Piedmont put a really good plan together to make this one building into what's now the PAR Center.
We were able to provide a number of very unique spaces in the facility based on the topography of the land, based on the design of the building. Ultimately, this is a hybrid facility.
Because of its high ceilings, because of its sight lines, because of the sense of place, you can see where the quad is, you can see where our skyline is. It has given people a place to come and sit and relax and contemplate.
So on this project, I think we've encountered all the challenges that we could. We ran into unsuitable soils, we hit rock, we had groundwater issues. The existing building that we're tying into was built back in the 30s.
We're at the end of the main quad, and there's quite a bit of topography drop So we had to mediate that topography in an accessible way. We're tied in physically with a bridge connection to a building that was built about 100 years ago. So there's a physical connection between this building and that building, but I think there's also a symbolic connection in tying the history of the campus into this new facility.
The new theater here in the Parr Center is a 450-seat, state-of-the-art theater that provides spaces, dressing rooms, back-of-house scene shop, crossover space, loading dock, that really elevates this theater. We certainly greatly appreciate the awards committee for the nod on this project.
I think the Star Award is different in that it judges teamwork, it judges time management, budget management, as well as the aesthetics of the building.
It is a culmination of a lot of hard work from the entire team, but certainly when you walk through the facility and you see the students using the spaces as they were intended, it makes you know that you're doing the right work.
Seeing those smiles on those faces, seeing the students using the space, and knowing that my son and my daughter could come in here and do the same.
My hope is that this building will remind everybody what a magnificent opportunity they have to come and be whatever they want to be. So this building to me is just the starting blocks.
The UNC Charlotte University Recreation Center is a first of its kind recreation center on a university campus. This project was built in the heart of campus right next to the Student Union. The beautiful glass structure just enhances the beauty of the UNC Charlotte campus. This project had 4 CPN member firms.
For a lot of universities, university rec centers become a major student recruitment facility. Students on tours come in and look around. They want to know, do you have state-of-the-art equipment? How nice is the facility? What amenities do you have? And many campuses have worked toward upgrading. I think ours takes the prize, the top of the heap.
University recreation is a place and a space for students to find a sense of belonging, engage in health and well-being activities, and start to form that strategy around good, healthy habits for a lifetime.
The project is a new recreation center for UNC Charlotte. It's located right in the center of campus, the heart of campus, adjacent to the Student Union. The building is 150,000 square feet. The site slopes about 60 feet from one end to the other. So we took advantage of the topography to build the project kind of into the hill.
You enter in the middle of the building, and then you only have 2 floors up or 2 floors down to go for the whole thing.
Yeah, there are 5 floors within the building, and each floor represents different fitness opportunities for the student.
We have general open court space, multi-purpose court space, where students can come and drop in basketball, volleyball, badminton, pickleball. We have 30,000 square feet dedicated to strength and conditioning and cardiovascular workouts. We have our indoor and outdoor pool. And then we have our group fitness studios where we can teach a number of structured types of classes for their physical well-being.
The site had its own challenges. There was rock kind of buried below where we are currently. And so we tried to avoid that as much as possible, but you inevitably run into rock. And just kind of coordinating all the different trades that are involved in a project like this from a construction standpoint, and making sure that everybody's kind of working together and working closely with the construction manager as well as the university to make sure that things stay on track.
It was a steep site, and that's probably why one of the reasons it hadn't been built on yet. So there's a parking lot at the bottom of it, and a huge bank that went down to it. And so we, when you have lemons, you make lemonade. So we put the entrance is very close to adjacent to the Student Union, and that's just awesome for people being aware of it being where it is and central to the campus.
This is a hub of activity for our students. Our students are drawn to this building. They use this building more than any other building on our campus. we get to actually start to see our students, engage with our students, and employ our students in this facility.
It's just a terrific site and a terrific project, and we're so excited to have been part of it.
So it's exciting to see, after all the time we spent in design and working on it during construction, to actually see it used as it was intended to be used.
I love coming in and seeing the students be excited when they see the equipment or meeting their friends and engaging with each other on so many different levels. So my hope is that they continue to use it, meet new people, find a community, and use it to its fullest.
This place has been a place where they can find their friends, find a sense of belonging, and engage in healthy habits that they can take with them well beyond when they matriculate from our institution.
From UNC Charlotte's perspective, we want to be recognized as having outstanding facilities. We're thrilled that we have won an outstanding award for the design and construction of this building. And anytime we can be a leader or best in class, that is another feather in the cap of UNC Charlotte.